I'm back. Okay. So, if you guys got a reading on the previous live, you guys got your one for your reading today. But welcome back to the channel, Tarot Talks with T. I'm T. Okay. Hi, Sayo. How are you? Hi, Shruti. Hi, Pamela. I'm good. I'm good. I just ate and decided to come back and do some more reading. Hello, Gypsy Soul. How are you? Would you like to have some tea and crumpets with me? Guys, I know I'm a little off my rocker sometimes, but that's okay. Alright. So we're going to jump into this. So, like I said, those of you who got a reading on my last live, no free reading for you on this one. Alright, so with that being said, Sayo, go ahead and post your question in the comments. Guys, also don't forget to smash that like button as you come into the chat. Feel free to share my live stream out if you would like to. Shruti, please hold your question until I get to you. There is one person ahead of you.
Just chicken. Just give me a bunch of chicken. Oh, wait, there isn't too much hot sauce.
Why you send me crazy eyeballs in the chat? Talks with Tess and Uncle Jim. You go from Uncle Silver Fox to Uncle Jim.
For me.
Alright. Sayo, has an example.
Being called to the table, so it's okay.
What?
I said I'm still being called to the table, so it's okay. Hear what you call me as long as I don't get to the table.
Alright, Sayo, I have an exam on the 23rd of April. Do you see me passing it? Alright. Will Sayo pass their exam on the 23rd of this month? He's still Silver Fox and sometimes Jimbo. Yeah. Okay, so, she says depends on the mood. But anyways, alright, so Sayo, what I have for you is, like, you need to get more focused and more balanced with your studies. I feel like you are getting distracted and you are not really studying. I don't know if it's because you're getting bored with studying. But the only way you're going to pass is if you pick up on your studying and you get back on track with it. Like, stop slacking your studying off. Yeah, you need to spend more time with your studies. Because we got the King of Swords, the Temperance, and then the Devil card. Stop slacking your studying off. Get back on top of it if you want to pass this exam. Because you can't sit here and expect to pass your exam if you're slacking. Yeah, it's like, what are you trying to build when you're slacking on your studies? Like, are you just trying to build off a foundation of hope and praying of like, oh, I'll pass this? Or are you actually studying towards it? Like, are you working and growing towards it? So, the only way you're going to pass it is if you get back on top of your studies. Alright, Shruti. Like when I was shuffling the cards on your question sale, like the exact words that came to my head was like, stop fucking off your studies, get back on top of them. Hi, JB. All right, so you could have like different like areas, like jobs that you want to go towards, but it's like also at the same time, it's like JB, yes. Also at the same time, it's what are you doing to put yourself out there to land that perfect job? Like, are you putting your resume out there? Are you filling out job applications? No, it's not. Or are you just like sitting around waiting for the right job opportunity to come towards you? Because I feel like it's kind of like you're kind of sulking and like just letting this like rut train drag on and continue, and it's like you're at the caboose of it. So it's you got to get up, you got to put your resume, job applications out there. Well, if you're waiting and getting trained for a course, then like what, you can't start working until you're trained with this course. Like you're gonna have a reason to celebrate. Like you just gotta like pull your head out of this stuck in a rut mud. Because I feel like that's like what's like really going on with you. It's like you feel like you're never gonna get there, but you're gonna get there. You just gotta get off the caboose of the stuck in the rut caboose train. Yeah, like you'll be fine here in the near future. It's you just gotta get your head out of the rut. All right, Pamela, go ahead and post your question. You are welcome. We will not get anywhere if we are stuck in a rut, especially if we're at the back of the caboose. All right. No. It's best be the motherfucker driving it.
Wrong. That's one taking it all. The caboose is bringing it up the rear. Bringing it to you.
Oh, you got a point there. All right. What does Pamela need to hear at this time? Spirit, what does Pamela need to hear at this time? Alright, what does Pamela need to hear at this time? It's time to take action on, like, it's like time to pick up the pace on whatever you're trying to work for, whatever you're working through, whatever you're working on. Like, it's time. No, Princess, I do one free question a day all my life. Oh, gosh, that fat roll was keeping me from picking up that card. It was like, nah. The Nine of Swords. So it's like you're finally releasing things that are keeping you stuck. But it's like I feel like the more you release, the more you'll come into balance. Ten of Wands. Mm-hmm. Are you finally releasing an ending that happened? King of Coins, getting more balance. Are you releasing burdens finally? And really working and building your foundation that you want solely for you. Something that you can fall back on when shit goes awry. Releasing mature emotions, mature thoughts. Woohoo! The Five of Cups, yes. Yes, this is what I like seeing for you, Pamela. Alright. So it's like you are finally walking away from this past love connection. I do feel like even though like you may regret it right now, but it's like it's best for you because there's just so much confusion around this offer, like so much confusion. Yeah, it's like you are finally coming out of that emotional battle about what's right for you and what's wrong for you, and yeah. It's like I honestly feel like you're taking a stand for what you want and what you want to do and where you want to go and what you love. Yep, you're walking right into your blessings, right into your happiness, right into new beginnings. It's like you're finally letting things go and like loosening your control on things that aren't meant to be kept by you. It's like you're taking that leadership of love, like your own love. All right, that's what I have for you, Pamela. I hope it resonated. All right, JB, go ahead and post your question. JB is. You are welcome. Does G know Liz personally? Alright, does G know Liz personally? I'm getting like a roundabout way that they know him, but I don't feel like it's like... Alright, does G know Liz? Seven of coins. So it's like, yes, I do feel like they know each other in a roundabout way, but it's not like direct, like how you're thinking. Like they could know people just through mutual acquaintances or mutual connections, contacts, friends, however you want to label it. But the Ace of Coins is there, so it's like I do feel like there is going to... Ooh, we got the Hierophant in the struggle position. So it's like I do feel like there is going to be some type of jealousy, some type of like battle going on, especially with this situation I know you're talking about. Like past employer to new employer. So with that Hierophant in the struggle position, it's like I honestly... There's that Five of Wands, yeah. So there is going to be some type of battle, some type of struggle. The Hierophant in the struggle position is strongly saying make sure you stay grounded in your energy. And don't let this like back and forth battle between these two people try and affect you. Like I know it's gonna be hard because it's like you care for the one person just because you've worked with them so for long, but also at the same time it's like you're trying to grow and learn this other end that you just stepped into. By the way, how is that going? So it's like you're gonna have to stand in your Queen of Swords energy and set boundaries. Be like, hey, I get like there's going to be betting of heads. There's going to be some tense energy. But it's like you're going to have to stay in your Queen of Swords energy and set boundaries and communicate clearly. Like, hey, I don't want to get drug into this. Like, I'm trying to do what's best for me. I'm trying to better myself. I'm trying to grow and I'm trying to do this and all this and you know what I mean? That type of thing. That type of energy with the Queen of Swords. But yeah, it's like ultimately you're going to stay in your Ten of Cups energy. Like you just can't let this back and forth episode throw you off balance. I was just getting ready to ask you how that was going. Maybe I did. Maybe I was just thinking it. Ooh. But there is going to be some like intense like energy that you're gonna feel like pulled in two different directions. Hi Jane. How are you? Like sometimes like I'll think something and it seems so loud in my head like I'm stating it and I don't even state it and it like yeah anyways. The issues on my brain and my mouth communicating things. Sometimes they fight each other. Who's ready for a nap? I'm not ready for a nap. I'm not allowed to take a nap today. Even though it does sound good. But anyways. Berto, you ain't gotta ask. Yes or no. Alright. Woo! Yay, you start your new job on Monday. Well, you're gonna have to let me know how it goes. Alright, Jay, go ahead and post your question in the chat. I don't know why Berto's gotta ask. Oh yeah, I know why he asked. Because I yelled at him one time. I didn't even like really yell at him, but you are welcome. And good luck on your new work journey. My fingers are cold. I don't know why they're cold, but they're cold. Alright. Alright. Well, we got the lovers on the bottom of the deck. And then the hangman. Alright. Does Elise love me? And will she... Whew. So you're hoping she'll like verbally express it. Just know she just might not be ready to say those words because you still have cycles closing up in your life. So you gotta keep that in mind too. And maybe that's why the hangman was in the middle of the deck. Alright, does the justice. The 9 of Cups. Hi, Luna Blue. The Ace of Swords. Guys, I just have a feeling to say this. If you guys are new subscribers, make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you are notified when I do go live again. But I just have a feeling like some of you guys keep coming in here underneath alternative accounts to get multiple free readings from me during my live streams. And I'm just, I am just like, my intuition and my little spidey senses are going off. So I'm just going to say this right now. If you were on my previous live and you got a free reading from me, please, out of respect and generosity, do not be coming in this live stream under a fake account trying to get another reading from me. Uncle Jimmy, you ain't even on your phone.
I ain't gotta be on my phone to get to your mind.
I know you don't. Fuck off! Fuck off!
Fuck now.
Fuck off! Oh, anyways. So.
I couldn't get on there because then I'd end up talking to everybody else and not paying attention to you.
That's okay. They would enjoy. Gypsy's in the chat. I'm pretty sure she would have a heyday with it. But it's like, yes, there is going to be some communication and truth coming to you in the near future. It's just you have to wrap up some cycles and do finish doing whatever you got to do before she will verbally express this to you. You know, it's because I feel like she... All right, Berto. Thank you. I feel like she's gonna feel more connected to you on a deeper level once you wrap up those cycles. But she's not gonna verbally communicate it to you until she knows she's in the clear and that everything's over and said and done with. But anyways, congratulations on, wrapping up cycles and continuing the process. Shit, who knows? Maybe I'll do a stream and we can both celebrate our divorces during the same time. Who knows? We can have one great big divorce party stream. I think it would be fun. Can't promises I'm not gonna drink, but anyways. Alright, Berto, go ahead and put your question in the chat. You are welcome. Like, for real, no guarantees. But I just can't be listening to music when I'm drinking, though. That makes it a bad time for me. When I'm drinking, I have to avoid music. I have to avoid it. Ooh, that's awesome. Mine's supposed to be finalized this week, but I'm not going to do anything until I have the document from the judge signed, sealed, and delivered in my hand before I celebrate. Alright. Messages from Berto's ancestors. Okay. I am good, Miami. How are you? Alright. Alright, ancestors of Berto's. What does he need to know? What message do you have for Berto today? There goes that tickle down the spine. Alright. In a second. Alright. Ancestors, Berto's ancestors, what does he need to know today? Alright. Karmic will is coming to balance something out that's unbalanced. Karma is coming in to clear some things up, and we got a card that flipped over. Yeah. I feel like your ancestors are also helping with this balancing of the situation. Ooh. Because I do feel like they do notice like the work that you're doing to try and balance things yourself also. But I feel like there is just some things that you're like not quite aware of that are still like kind of keeping you in this Eight of Swords energy, stuck in your head, mental prison. Like I don't know if you're starting to get all tied up in your emotions again about a certain situation, which is kind of slowing down your go-getter energy. It's like I feel like you kind of like you were good, like everything was moving forward, and then it's like you fell back into your emotional, like you fell back into an emotional trap of like beating yourself up again and over and replaying things. So it's like I really feel like they're really coming through to you to help you like release whatever is making you feel stuck, just to help you get your momentum and your passion for whatever you were doing back. But also just know like it is going to balance you out. Like you are going to feel like more connected, mind, body, soul, like in that way. So it's like I just feel like you'll make progress, and then it's like you'll have like one bad, like not even bad, it could be a good memory, like one memory come through, and it kind of like sets you up in this emotional trap that you spend like next 3-4 days trying to dig yourself out of. So I do feel like your ancestors are coming through for you on this, and they're gonna make it help you release this and move out of it, because you'll do good for like 2 weeks, and then it's like one memory, and it's like you're down in the dumps again, and you fight to get yourself back out of. So they're coming in to give you that energetic boost, that emotional release. Maybe you go through another emotional purge session just to help you kind of, okay, I felt it, I'm releasing it, and I'm going again. All right. So Berto, that's what I have for you. I hope it resonated. Miami, go ahead and post your question. Guys, also, I feel the need to say this too. If you are not 18 years or older, please exit my channel, stage left. I do not like doing readings for minors. I will not do readings for minors. Will Miami get the job they most require about in 2 weeks, before, during, or after? Whoa. Feeling bored, stuck, stagnant. There is some, which I feel like it's kind of making you feel like disconnected just because you feel such like a heavy financial burden right now. I do feel like you are just kind of like bored with where you're at. Which is kind of making you disconnect from yourself. I don't know if it's like you spend so much time sitting in your head, like replaying things over and over again. But there is communication coming in that is going to help you get grounded out in your emotions right now. It's just you just feel so financially stuck. I feel like you're kind of replaying like the worst situation in your head. Like you're thinking like the worst situation. You feel like you need to raise your energy, raise your vibe with this situation, which I feel like if you raise your energy and your vibe with it, it's going to help bring the result you want. Hi, Kanchan. Uncle Jimmy, I think you have a fan on my channel.
What's that?
I think you have a fan on my channel.
I have a fan. Why?
I think Gypsy Soul's a fan of yours.
Great, I'm a fan of hers too.
Yes, you will be receiving communication. Just try and like raise your vibration and try and keep yourself out of your head. What was that?
Why did you say that?
I don't know, it just popped in my head. That's why I said it. Kanchan, yes, when I get to you, please hold your question. Alright, Orchid, my bad, Orchid.
That was too much to go off of. I think you have a fan.
Yeah. No, they weren't saying anything. It's just a thought that came to my mind. That's why it popped out.
I appreciate the fan. I need something.
You needed a cheerleader.
Why not? We all need cheerleaders.
I know, right? You're my biggest cheerleader.
Well, that's good. Lots of support. Hey, you're the one making comments. I don't need you.
Alright, Orchid. Where are you? Kanchan, please hold your question until I get to you. Where are things headed for Chris and Orchid? Alright, where are things headed towards Chris and Orchid? between Chris and Margaret. Alright, where are things headed between Chris and Margaret? The Hierophant. The King of Coins. Taylor, yes, my free list is open. Please hold on. The Six of Wands. So, with this orchid, I am really getting, like, that it's, like, this relation, ooh. The Fool card. And then the World. So, I am really feeling like this King of Coins out here. I'm really feeling that the King of Coins is just because the King of Coins like talks about somebody who has it all together, everything like is going good. We also got the Queen of Coins out here. So, and then the Queen of Swords. So I am honestly feeling with this, it's like I feel strongly that there's boundaries that are not being respected. There's boundaries that are being crossed. I also feel like communication is a big thing between you and this person. And I feel like at times it's like you guys are both being pulled in two different directions. Like, okay, do I stick with this, or, you know, do I say enough's enough, move on to calmer waters, move away from any, like, sneaky energy? You know, is this becoming more of, like, a stalemate connection? Is it, you know, you guys are just doing it out of boredom? Like, is the connection really there on a deeper level? I feel... I feel like it's become bored and complacent, which is maybe causing a lot of fights, arguments, disagreements, discouragements, letdowns, you know, things just not feeling like they should be. So it's like I feel like you guys are, one of you guys is like trying to build a foundation on an uphill battle. Eight of Wands, communication. There could be some heated communication coming between you and this person. You know, or you could be taking that risk to be like, okay, actually reach out, communicate how you feel towards this emperor. Or it's like, are you going to still fight for something when it's not like progressing in the manner you would like to? I really am getting a lot of bored and stuck, stagnant energy here. Kind of like it's at a stalemate. Don't know if it's progressing or if it's digressing. Like, are we going forward, or are we going to keep going backwards and talking about and replaying the same situation over and keep having to, like, talk about boundaries and feelings and stuff, and it's like there's, like, once this happens, it goes good for a while, and then it's, like, right back to the same thing. So I do feel like it's more of an internal decision on what you're willing to put up with, how much more you're willing to fight for this connection if it's stuck in a stalemate energy and not going where you would like it to go. So that's what I have for you, Orchid. All right. So, but it's like, are you going to continue to stay stuck, attached to an energy where it's like you are just putting in the work, or are you going to cut ties, walk away from it, and find what better suits you? Like, that's the one thing you've got to ask yourself. Is like, how much longer are you going to keep continuing to be attached to a stalemate energy? You know, maybe an energy where it's just like strictly friend-based and not intimate relationship-based. Because I do believe, like, there are relationships, friendships, like, where it's like we feel like we could be intimate with each other and have that connection, but it only goes so far before it becomes a stuck and stalemate stagnant, bored, like fighting back and forth. And I feel like those are the relationships that are strictly meant to be friendship wise.
There you go. You got 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
I gotta go get meat, huh?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, so my bad. So I can only do like 2 more readings, and then I gotta log off again, and then I'll log back on. But all right, Can-chan. Okay, question. I was about to study. Suddenly, lights go off for like 10 minutes. Does it mean something's stopping me, or is it just electricity? I'm getting that it's just electricity. Like, I'm getting that it was an electrical issue. Usually, well, unless like you've been up for a while, then it's probably like, okay, lights out, it's time to get rest. But the biggest thing that's like coming through right now, it was just like an electrical problem. I'm not getting anything like out of the ordinary, like that you should be alarmed about. I'm getting it's because you've been studying so much, you're lacking sleep, and your brain cannot take anymore, and it needs to recharge. Hi, Punky. 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles. The Strength card. Light again went off. Is it flickering or is it just staying off? 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. The 5 of Wands. Hi, Pink Chica. Guys, I'm going to have to end this live stream and then come back on after my uncle picks up my little cousin, because I've got to watch my other little cousin that's here right now. And you're scared? Okay, so just take a deep breath. Just take a deep breath. It could be the building wherever you're at. There could be electrical issues. Somebody could have hit a power pole, who knows, and blew up a transformer. And like if I was like picking up anything you need to be worried about, I would tell you. I just honestly at this point I think it's just like, okay, it's time for you to maybe take a break from studying, get out, go for a walk, then come back, take a nap, then re-pick up your studies. But other than that, it's like it's just an electrical issue. Hi, Scorpio Queen. Guys, okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna write down everybody that just came in on my little list. Punky, would you like a reading? You're welcome.
This is my jungle torch. This thing has guided me through some sticky situations. I pass this torch to one of you. With this option, you can assign my jungle torch to one chef as
So I just wrote you guys down on the list, and like when my uncle gets back, I'll do another live stream and finish this list. Okay, so Taylor, go ahead and post your question. Taylor, if you are still here, go ahead and post your question. You are welcome. All right, Taylor. Hi, Jeff. I'm good. How are you? Guys, I will be picking this list back up after my uncle gets back from getting my little cousin from school. Taylor, I will be ending it after I do Taylor's reading. That's good, Jeff. All right, how will things turn out between Tanya and Taylor after their recent trauma? All right, how will things turn out between Taylor and Tanya after their recent drama? All right. The High Priestess. I feel like your intuition is speaking to you about how this is going to turn out. Also, it's like you have a deep inner knowing of exactly how things are going to play out. I'm also getting the energy that it may take you guys a while, but I do feel like you guys will come back together, talk things out, and smooth things over. But that doesn't mean it's like you guys are going to be like on talking terms. I just feel like, Taylor, you are at a point in your life like where you're willing to hear people out and look at this situation from a different point of view here with the Hangman and the Upright. It's like I feel like you're more grounded and you're more logical. So it's like, okay, I'm willing to listen to, the other person's side of the story. Granted, that doesn't mean I'm going to be buddy-buddy with them and have conversations with them on a daily basis. It's like the Eight of Swords. It's like being willing to sit there and be like, okay, well, this is where I messed up. Maybe it's you apologizing, her apologizing to you, and you guys just going at it like that. And just calling it good. Like, okay, yeah, we both messed up. But I do feel like you guys are going to be reaching out and handling this situation between you guys with a more loving manner, a more understanding manner. It's like I do feel like you guys want to know the truth from each side. But then it's like, okay, being able to realize and understand the truth of the matter in the situation and accepting it and being like, okay, that's over and done with. We can let it be. We can let it go, and we can just move forward with that Eight of Cups. Yeah, it's deciding to move in a manner, a more positive direction. But it's just got to be like the timing's got to be right. And it's handling and approaching the situation with a more what's the word? Balanced manner. So that's what I have for you on that one, Taylor. Hi, G Ama, how are you? All right, so guys, with this being said, this is where I'm going to end this one. Taylor, I hope that resonated. I will be back in like 30 to 45 minutes to continue this list. Guys, make sure you hit that notification bell. Pay attention for the notification to come up on your phone, your YouTube, whatever. That way you can join me back and I can finish this list that I have already made. And because there are names on it, I don't like walking away without finishing or doing readings for people. So, with that being said, guys, this is where I'm going to end this one, and I'll see you in like 30 to 45 minutes.